Hello students, we have completed the MCQ of first topic living word, second topic of the cell unit of life, and now in today's lecture one of the MCQ remaining from the topic biological classification that we are going to discuss now. So today we are going to discuss the MCQ from the topic biological classification. We have already completed theoretical points from it, but only the MCQ which are not completed that we are now going to discuss here. So see here some of the MCQ from this topic, and the first MCQ is the association of algae are found in association of algae. So we have seen that the lichen, these are the organism which shows association with algae as well as fungi. So association of lichen with algae is called as phycobiont, and association of the lichen with fungi is called as the mycobiont. So here the correct answer is the first, that is the lichen. So algae shows association with lichen, not with sloth bear or the hydra. So first answer is the lichen. Then next one, slime mold are characterized by the presence of. So here we have to understand first slime mold. What is the slime mold? We have seen the kingdom Protista, in that we have seen the different division like chrysophyte, dinoflagellates, slime mold, protozoan. So in this slime mold we have seen that during the unfavorable condition there is an aggregation of this slime mold, and that aggregation we call it as commonly plasmodium. So here slime molds are characterized by the presence of, the third answer is correct one, that is called as the plasmodium. Okay, that is the part of the kingdom Protista. Now, third question, match the column 1 with column 2 and choose the correct option. Here in column 1, there is a name of the bacteria given, which we already discussed from the NCERT book. Those are coccus, bacillus, vibrio, and spirillum. And in column second their shape is given, that is rod shape, spiral, spherical, and the comma shape. Okay, now we have to identify the correct bacterium and its shape. So here you can understand that how the different bacteria and their shape is there. So here if we focus the first option, that is coccus is spherical, bacillus is rod shape, vibrio is comma shape, and spirillum is the spiral. So here the correct option of the third MCQ is the first one. Okay, so here we have seen the shape and the particular bacteria. Now the fourth question is that which is the edible fungi? In the fungi group, we have seen the Phycomycetes, Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes, Deuteromycetes. We have also seen the different tricks of it. But here the name of the edible fungi is asked, and we know that morels and truffles are the edible fungi. But here only truffles are given. So correct answer of the fourth question is third one, because penicillium is not a edible fungi. It is a fungi which is used for the production of the antibiotic. Mucor is also a fungi, but it is not edible one. Rhizopus is also a fungi, but it is not edible one. So only edible fungi are morel, truffles, as well as mushrooms. But here truffle is the correct answer. So third MCQ, or from the fourth MCQ, the correct answer is the third, that is the truffles. Next one, the sexual reproduction in fungi is by, and here four options are given: budding, sporangiophore, ascospore, and the zoospore. So, if you recall the reproduction in the fungi, then we have seen that before in detail going to discuss this fungi, we have seen the reproduction method in the fungi, and in that we have seen that the sexual reproduction is by the oospore, ascospore, and the basidiospore. So three type of spores are there: oospore, ascospore, and the basidiospore. So here the correct answer of the fifth question is third one, that is ascospore, because sexual reproduction is takes place by oospore, ascospore, and basidiospore. So correct answer one is ascospore. Now the next point is the type of fruiting body is present in the given organism is. Such type of fruiting body is present in which organism? In our textbook we have seen the aspergillus, but here the name is given that which of the body present in the given organism is. Here the name of that structure is given, that is it is present in no doubt in aspergillus organism, but here we have to identify actual the type of the structure, and so if we see it is the ascocarp. It is the ascocarp. In NCERT book we have seen that this diagram is of the ascocarp, which is present generally in aspergillus. So organism is aspergillus, but structure is shown is that the ascocarp. 7 MCQ. Virus contain both RNA, DNA, complete cellular structure, either DNA or RNA, neither DNA nor RNA. Okay, so we have seen the structure of virus: plant virus, animal virus, bacterial virus. But in that we have seen that the first option is incorrect, because virus not contain at a time RNA and DNA. Okay, second one is also incorrect, because we see that these viruses are a cellular one, that's why we consider it as a non-living outside the body of the host. But the third MCQ is correct, because virus contain either DNA or the RNA. Some virus has the DNA as a genetic material, some virus has the RNA as a genetic material. Most of the plant viruses has RNA as a genetic material. So here the correct answer is third one, that is either DNA or RNA. But fourth answer is also incorrect, neither DNA nor RNA. Okay, so correct answer is third one. Then next MCQ. Plant virus usually have single-stranded RNA, single-stranded DNA, double-stranded RNA, double-stranded DNA. So if we see that most of the plant virus usually have the genetic material RNA, but it is always in the form of single-stranded RNA. प्लांट व्हायरसमध्ये कधीही तुम्हाला DNA जेनेटिक मटेरियल पाहायला मिळत नाही. ओनली RNA is a genetic material, but it is also single stranded. So first answer is correct one, that is plant virus has single stranded RNA. Next, virus consists of nucleoprotein, glycolipid, glycoprotein, phosphoprotein. Now, we have seen that in the structure of the virus, this virus is made up of the nucleic acid and the protein code called as a capsid. So together it is called as a nucleoprotein. So glycolipid, glycoprotein, phosphoprotein are the incorrect answer. Correct answer is virus are made up of nucleoprotein. Now the next MCQ, that is the 10th one is viroids have. So we have seen that viroids are also the pathogenic organism which has low molecular weight than the viruses. Spindle tuber viroid is the first viroid found in the potato, and the Diner is one of the scientists who discovered this viroid. So these viroids have, here the four options are given: RNA not enclosed by protein coat, DNA not enclosed by protein coat, DNA enclosed by protein coat, RNA enclosed by protein coat. Now here we have seen that this viroid have a genetic material RNA, and this RNA is not enclosed by the protein coat. RNA is naked one. So first answer is correct in NCERT. The answer you can get under the title viroid because RNA is there but it is not enclosed by the protein coat. So correct answer of the 10th MCQ is the first one. Then according to the five kingdom classification, bacteria belongs to. So Whitaker has given the five kingdom: Monera, Protista, fungi, plantae, animalia. Here the question is that according to this biokingdom system of classification, the bacteria belongs to. So bacteria belongs to the kingdom Monera. So answer 1 is the second one. The given organism belongs to kingdom. So here this is the figure of the mushroom. Okay, in Marathi we call it as a arim. So here the figure is shown and the question is that to which kingdom this figure belongs. So number of time here the answer is given that not a class but the kingdom. So if we consider the kingdom, then the correct answer is the fungi. Okay, so students, if we recall the fungi, now then we have seen that Asco, Basidio, Ditero, Mycetes and Phycomycetes are the example. Okay, this is the example of the agaricus which belongs to the Basidiomycetes. So if the students cannot get proper question, then they make mistake, because see here the question is that the given organism belongs to kingdom. Here kingdom is asked, that's why answer is the fourth one. But if the kingdom is not asked, then the answer will be which one? Basidiomycetes. So if we write the answer here Basidiomycetes, it will be wrong because Basidiomycetes is not a kingdom, it is a class of the kingdom fungi. Here not class is given, here ask, here the kingdom is asked, so answer is the fourth one, fungi. Then next one, which one of the following does not belong to the kingdom Protista? Okay, so students, Protista, which is the second kingdom from the five kingdom system of classification, we have seen that this kingdom Protista is divided into chrysophytes, dinoflagellates, euglenoids, slime mold and the protozoan. Okay, so here chrysophytes, euglenoids, slime molds are correct, but lichen is the wrong answer because it do not belongs to the lichen. Lichen is not included in the kingdom Protista. So answer of this question is second, lichen. Which of the following is the site of respiration in bacteria? Okay, now you do not get confused in this question because it is not a question from the cell unit of life, because in the kingdom Monera also the question of this answer you can get, that is which is the following is the site of respiration in the bacteria. So in detail we have seen it in structure, that is in cell unit of life. So mesosome is the structure which is the modification of the plasma membrane of the bacteria, and this mesosome is the site of respiration in the bacteria. So answer is correct one is the second one, mesosome. Which of the following is a ciliated protozoan? Because in the Protista, one of the group of Protista is the protozoan, and in this protozoan we have seen the examples like the amoeboid protozoans, flagellated protozoans, ciliated protozoans, and the sporozoans. Okay, amoeboid protozoans has the pseudopodia, example amoeba, entamoeba. Flagellated protozoan has the flagella, example is trypanosoma. Ciliated protozoan has the cilia, example paramecium, and the sporozoan has a spore-like structure, example is the plasmodium. So correct answer of this question is the paramecium because it has the cilia over their surface, so it is called as the ciliated protozoan. Protein coat of virus enclosing nucleic acid is called. In NCERT, the name is given that the virus genetic material, maybe it is the DNA or the RNA, it is enclosed by the protein coat, and that is given as, that is the answer is of the capsid. So correct answer is the capsid. Okay, then 17. In fungi, heterotrophic nutrition may be, because we have discussed the fungi, it is a group which is called as a heterotrophic because they are not green in color, they do not have the chlorophyll pigment, but they are heterotrophic. And here the four options are there. One is symbiotic, second one is parasitic, third one is saprophytic, and fourth one is all the above. See here, heterotrophic nutrition means what? They cannot prepare their food, but they depend on the other organism for their food requirement. Okay, so here in symbiotic association, the organism shows symbiotic association, that means it cannot prepare food but it depends on its partner for this food requirement. Parasitic means organism either present on or inside the body of other organism, which we call as a parasitic. Saprophytic means the organism which feeds on dead and decaying matter, that is called as the saprophytic. So if we see all the three options are correct one, so answer of the 17th question is the fourth, that is all the above. Now the next MCQ, in fungi sexual reproduction takes place by. We have seen that there are three type of spores in fungi. Those are oospore, ascospore, and basidiospore. Oospore, ascospore, and basidiospore, these are the three type of spores found in the fungi during the sexual reproduction. So correct answer of this MCQ is the fourth one. Okay, we can also recall that in the asexual reproduction, fungi produce the spores which is called as conidia or sporangiospore or zoospore. See here, asexual spores of the fungi are called as conidia or sporangiospore or zoospore. Okay, vegetative reproduction takes place by fragmentation, fission, or budding, and sexual reproduction takes place by oospore, ascospore, and basidiospore. So correct option is fourth one. तुम्ही अजिबात कन्फ्यूज होऊ नका, कारण मी अनेक वेळा तुम्हाला सांगितलेलं आहे सतत रिव्हिजन केली पाहिजे मागच्या याची, तर ती तुमच्या व्यवस्थित लक्षात राहील. त्यामुळे हे MCQ डिस्कस करत असताना तुम्हाला काही भीती वाटण्याची गरज नाही. पहिल्यांदा परत तुम्ही हा टॉपिक बायोलॉजिकल क्लासिफिकेशनचा व्यवस्थित रीड करा आणि मग तुम्ही हा व्हिडिओ व्यवस्थित ऐकला तरी चालेल. म्हणजे तुमची एकदा टॉपिकची रिव्हिजन होईल आणि MCQ पण तुम्हाला समजणं सोपं जाईल. तर तुम्हाला लक्षात आलं का हे करेक्ट काय आन्सर आहे याचं? आता आपण बघणार आहोत पुढचा MCQ. नाव द नेक्स्ट MCQ. मॅच द फॉलोइंग and choose the correct combination from the option given. So in the column 1 there are the groups of the Protista are given like chrysophytes, dinoflagellates, euglenoids, and the protozoans. And in the column 2 the examples are given like paramecium, euglena, gonolix, and diatom. So students, if you remember the group of Protista and its example. By trick we have also seen that. So here chrysophytes, the example is the diatom. Dinoflagellates, gonolix. Euglenoids, euglena, and paramecium is the protozoan. So from this we can choose the correct answer, that is the fourth one. Okay, so correct answer of the 19 MCQ is the fourth one. The given agent is a parasite which attacks the host. Host belongs to which taxon? So here you have to identify the figure first, and it is the figure of the virus tobacco mosaic virus. It is a figure of virus tobacco mosaic virus. This virus affects the plants. So here the host which belongs to the taxon Plantae. So correct answer is the Plantae. Correct answer is Plantae. Correct answer is given here, Plantae. Next one, dikaryophys. Dikaryophys, is seen in Deuteromycetes, Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes, both second and third. Okay, so here what is mean by dikaryophys? The correct answer of this question is the fourth one. That is, it is found in Ascomycetes and the Basidiomycetes. But what is mean by dikaryophys? We have seen it in the kingdom fungi. Okay, dikaryophys means what? Can you recall it? We have seen that Ascomycetes and in Basidiomycetes, two nuclei per cell, that is n plus n, two nuclei per cell occur. Such a condition is called as dikaryon, and the phase is called as dikaryophase. Means generally in a single cell you can get a single nuclei, but here in Ascomycetes and Basidiomycetes, in their cell you can get two nuclei, and that's why it is called as a dikaryophase, because here di means two, karyo means nucleus. So two nuclei is present in a cell, and that is called as a dikaryophase. So correct answer is the fourth one, Ascomycetes and the Basidiomycetes. Next, the network of hyphae is known as. Network of hyphae is known as. So hyphae is a thread-like structure by which the body of the fungi is made, and the network of hyphae you can get, or by the hyphae there will be formation of mycelium. So correct answer is first, mycelium. Other options, that is rhizoid, rhizine, capitulum, are given as it is. There is no meaning of this. Correct answer is mycelium. Mushroom, rust, and smut fungus belongs to. We have given the trick in our notes for each fungi, so you can easily give the answer of this question, that is mushroom, rust, and smut belongs to. So they belongs to the Basidiomycetes. So these are the examples of the group Basidiomycetes of the fungi. Okay, now next question, fill in the blanks. What is the question? We will read first it. Most fungi are heterotrophic and absorb soluble organic matter from dead substrate, and hence are called ... Those that depend on living plant and animals are called ... They can also live as symbiont in association with algae as, and with roots of higher plant as. So here we have to fill in the blanks. The questions. See here. Most fungi are heterotrophic and absorb soluble organic matter from dead substrate and hence are called saprophyte. They are called as the saprophyte. Okay. Second answer is that and animals are called as the parasite. Means saprophyte and second answer is the parasite. Okay. So here we have to write the two answers. See again I will read the question with answer. See here again. Most fungi are heterotrophic and absorb soluble organic matter from dead substrate and hence are called saprophyte. Those that depend on living plant and animals are called parasite. They can also live as a symbiont in association with algae as the mycobiome and with roots of the higher plant as mycorrhiza. Okay, so correct answer here only two options are given there, first and second. Okay, so third and fourth answer is not need to write because first is the parasite and the second one first is the saprophyte and second one parasite. Only two MCQs are here asked, no doubt. Next question, fill in the blank about lichen. Okay, we have seen the lichens. So what is here? Lichens are symbiotic association, mutually useful association between first one is algae and fungi. Lichens are very good pollution indicator. They do not grow in polluted areas. So which is the correct answer? That is the answer second, algae good and do not. That means lichen shows association between algae and fungi. Okay, next one is that lichens are good pollution indicator and they do not grow in polluted areas. Pair of viral diseases. So in a virus, the number of diseases are given there, and here the question is that pair of viral diseases is. So here the fourth option is correct because see here ringworm and AIDS. So ringworm is the fungal disease, AIDS is a viral disease. Typhoid, tuberculosis, both are the bacterial diseases. Dysentery, common cold. Dysentery is the protozoan disease, common cold is a viral disease. But the fourth option, common cold and AIDS, both are the viral disease. So correct answer of this question is the fourth one. Classification of animals based on evolutionary relationship is called. Classification of animal based on evolutionary relationship is called artificial system, natural system, phylogenetic system and the numerical taxonomy. So correct answer is phylogenetic system because in the living world we have also seen that relationship when there is evolutionary word is there then the correct answer is phylogeny. So phylogenetic system. Black rust of wheat is caused by. In the fungi kingdom, we have seen different diseases, and here the question is that black rust of wheat is caused by. So, correct answer is Puccinia graminis tritici. Correct answer is Puccinia graminis tritici. Okay, so this is the correct answer for the 28 MCQ. You can check it from the NCERT book. If you read it very carefully, then you can easily get idea that is which organism is responsible for the black rust of the wheat. The next question. In the five kingdom classification, Chlamydomonas and Chlorella have been included in. So, in the introductory part of the biological classification on the first page. The answer of this question is there. In five kingdom classification, Chlamydomonas and Chlorella are included in. So these are included in the Protista. These are included in the Protista, not in algae, plantae or Monera. So correct answer one is the Protista. Next, statement A and statement B. Number of time I have told you that such a type of question are not asked for NEET exam, but here one sample question is there, so we'll discuss it. Statement A is that Trypanosoma belongs to class Ciliata. No, it is an incorrect one because Trypanosoma belongs to the class Flagellata. It is a flagellated protozoan. Second, class Sporozoa includes Plasmodium. It is correct one. Okay, because Sporozoa is the group of the protozoan where the Plasmodium is its example. So the correct answer of this question is the first one, that is statement B is correct and statement A is wrong because Trypanosoma is not an example of class Ciliata, but it is an example of the flagellated protozoan. Cyanobacteria are also referred to as Cyanobacteria are also called as golden algae, blue-green algae, slime mold and Protista. So cyanobacteria are also called as the blue-green algae. Number of time we have seen that it is called as the blue-green algae. Next one. Match the column 1 with column 2 and choose the correct option. Okay. Column 1, 2 kingdom classification, 3 kingdom classification, 4 kingdom classification, 5 kingdom classification, 6 kingdom classification. And in column 2nd, the answers are given of the scientist who gives this classification system: R.H. Whitaker, E. Haeckel, Linnaeus, Carl Woese and Copeland. Okay, if we see the correct answer, now see here, see carefully this question because number of students know the 2 kingdom system of classification and the 5 kingdom of system of classification, but the 3, 4 and 6 kingdom classification you have to remember from this question, that is here the correct answer of it is the third one. Now we'll check how third one. So 2 kingdom system of classification is given by the scientist Linnaeus. Okay. 3 kingdom system of classification was given by scientist E. Haeckel. 4 kingdom system of classification is given by Copeland. 5 kingdom system of classification was given by R.H. Whitaker. And 6 kingdom classification was given by Carl Woese. So correct answer of this question is the third one for the 32 MCQ. So students, in today's lecture we have discussed about 32 MCQ from the topic biological classification. But again, I would like to ask you, that is, I would like to ask you that this is not a complicated one. You have to revise this topic number of times because from the biological classification, very challenging part is the 5 kingdoms, that is Monera, Protista, fungi, plantae, animalia. So if we revise it number of time, then this MCQ are very easy for you. So all these questions that we have discussed today are from the NCERT book. There is no such a complication is found in this MCQ. It is not a complicated part. Number of time you have to read the NCERT book. आणि मला शेवटी एवढंच सांगावं लागेल तुम्हाला की पुस्तक हे तुम्ही जे शिकवलेल्या नोट्स म्हणा किंवा पुस्तक आहे हे वारंवार वाचलं पाहिजे, तरच तुम्हाला MCQ व्यवस्थित समजतील. कारण लाईन टू लाईन MCQ तुम्हाला विचारलेले आहेत, ह्यात काहीही अवघड नाही. त्यामुळे परत एकदा बायोलॉजिकल क्लासिफिकेशनचं जे पेंडिंग MCQ आपले राहिले होते, जे आपल्याला रेग्युलर यूट्यूबच्या लेक्चरला ब्लॅकबोर्डवर हे एक्सप्लेन करता येत नव्हते, म्हणून आपण या पद्धतीने हे आता घेतो आहे. तुम्ही एकदा परत चॅप्टर रीड करा आणि आज दिलेले MCQ तुम्हाला व्यवस्थित त्याचे ॲन्सर सापडतात का पुस्तकामध्ये, कन्सेप्ट समजते का नाही हे चेक करा. यातले काही जे MCQ राहिलेले आहेत ते मी तुम्हाला नेक्स्ट लेक्चरला एक्सप्लेन करणार आहे. ओके.